I hope you have done the assignment that I have previously assigned to you. So if you are not able to do it, that's fine. So what we'll do is we'll go back to our home fragment over here, and we will just make use some of this one. So let me just, so first of all, this fragment layout, I will pass it to the constructor over here. And then over here we need a binding. So for that, what I will do is I'll just go and create a private, and sorry, it should be a private and var of the underscore binding, and that should be of a type of the what we have, home fragment. So it should be of a bin binding, the home fragment, right? Home fragment binding, and it should be by default at the nullable type. And then I also need a private of a val, and that should be of a binding, which is of we'll get the value from our underscore binding, and it should be of a not null. Okay, so we got that, and here what we'll do is we'll just say the underscore binding, which is of equals to, we get it from the home, that inflator. I think we just inflate it, and then we'll set the inflator over here, and then second we need to pass the container and then false, right? Okay, so we got that one, and then we will just return from here the underscore binding dot, we get the root, and I can just remove this null check over here, and we need to make sure this is not null, right? Sorry. Okay, so we got that binding over there, and I think we have to make use of on view created. I think, yeah, on view created. I think on view created is over here, and then all of these I will just move inside this on view created, and then I can just remove this on activity created. Also, I'll just go and create a companion object over here, and what I need is I will create a constant value of the tag, which is of equals. So I'll just keep the class name, the fragment name over here, and then I also need the on destroy view, that we are going to destroy the underscore what we have, binding, right? So binding, we should set it to null over here. That will prevent us from getting our view referring to the unwanted view, so that will prevent for the memory leak. So we got that over here, and then the next thing is that we'll go to the main fragment, and here we need to set the binding dot, we have the button, and that is set the on click listener, and then we need to get the activity, right? If it is null check, the supported fragment manager dot, I need to check null and begin the transaction. Third, I need to replace it with the r.the.id. Third, we have the main fragment container, and then the class name. So it should be of a home fragment that we have, and the class itself. And then finally we'll set the bundle to null. And then we need to add it to the backstack over here, and then we will set it to tag that we have. Okay, sorry, I think we don't have any tag over here. Okay, so let me create a companion object and constant value of the tag, which is equals to the class name. So just this the main fragment over here, and then I will just add to commit over here, and I have to now check it over here, and also over here, and also over here. Okay, that should be replacing our fragment to the another fragment of the home fragment. And on the home fragment, then after we get everything, we need to get that particular value. And let's go to the home fragment over here. And I will replace this one with the constraint layout. And then the text we will go and set it to the wrap the content, and then I'll just link it to horizontally and also vertical, so it should be at the center, right? And then I'll just give an ID like a txt, or we say API key over here, and then just remove this hello world from here, and then we'll just go to the home fragment, and after we get everything over here, we'll just set that one to binding dot we get it the API key dot text. We can set this of equals to the API key that we are getting, and that should be fine, right? So I think we should be able to good to go. And yeah, we have already set to backstack, and so this backstack will help us to, like, when we click on the back button, so it should come back to our this main fragment over here. So I think previously we also have added to backstack. I think this is not needed. So when we click on the back from the main fragment, we should directly exit the app, so the app should be gone to the background state already. So we'll just add the backstack over here. That should be fine. So let us go, and we will just run our application. I think that should be fine. Everything is injected. Here we have a dependency, I think, database name, and here we have a dependency of the API key. I think that should be fine. So let's go and wait for the application to come up. And yeah, so we have a local DB, and let's go to the home fragment. Yeah, we get the API key, and if I have a backstack, I can go back over here. So if you don't have a backstack, then it will be not available to the go back, and if I click over here, that should close our application. So that is the thing that we have to do. And in the home fragment, make sure you have the main fragment you have add to backstack, otherwise from the home fragment it will directly exit your app. So I hope you were able to do it, and that's great. So next, I think we will see some more about the view model, so how we can do the injection on our view model using the Dagger Hilt.